Hi and welcome to a video called Inequalities on a Number Line on Kirby Maths. So in one of the previous videos we had a look at the inequalities notation and the greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, less than or equal to sign. And now we're going to look at how we represent that on a number line. So we're going to consider the inequality x is greater than 3. We're going to draw a number line, and it is just a sketch, so you don't have to measure it out or measure it accurately. I'm going to go one. I just normally put the dashes like that, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we're going to look at 3 because it says x is greater than 3. We draw a circle above the 3 and we leave it open. We do not colour it in. We are looking at the numbers which are greater than 3, so they're heading in this direction. So we then draw an arrow pointing in that direction. And that's how we represent x is greater than 3 on a number line. If we consider the inequality x is greater than or equal to 3, this time we've got the equal sign underneath, and that means that x can take the value of 3. Remember here, if we're looking for integer values, whole number values, it can't be 3, it can only be 4, 5, 6 and so on. Here, x can take the value of 3. So draw our number line out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw a circle above the 3. And this time, because it can take the value 3, we colour the circle in. We make it a solid circle. Greater than or equal to is all these numbers up here, so our arrow goes in this direction. If we have a look at a number line where the arrow is pointing the other way, if we have this inequality, x is less than minus 2, draw a number line, put some dashes on it, and then think about where we're going to have our minus 2. Let's put our minus 2 here. So this would be minus 1, 0, 1, 2, minus 3, minus 4. Remember, we haven't got any sort of equal sign with this inequality sign, so we're going to draw an open circle above the minus 2. And then x is less than minus 2. All of these numbers here on this side are less than minus 2. If you think about it in terms of temperature, minus 3 is colder than minus 2. It's less than minus 2. So we go this way with our arrow to indicate that it can't take the value minus 2 because it's an open circle, but it is any of these values which are less than minus 2. If we have another inequality where we have x is less than or equal to 0, say, draw a number line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put 0 here, minus 1, minus 2, 1, 2. You don't have to have loads of numbers, but you do have to have about 4 or 5. So this time x can take the value 0 because it has an equals bit with the inequality sign. So we're going to draw a circle above the 0 and colour that in. X is less than or equal to 0. Less than 0, if you think in terms of temperatures, all these temperatures are less than 0. So our line, our arrow, is pointing that way. We also had a look in the previous video about when you have two inequality signs. So let's have a look at those. If we have this inequality, remember this tells us that x lies between 1 and 3. Because there's no equals sign with it, it means it can't take the values 1 and 3. So when we draw it on a number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we put an open circle above the 1, an open circle above the 3, and we join them up. We do not colour them in because they x cannot take the values 1 and 3, but it can lie in between those values. If we have a look at one that does contain an equal sign, if we consider this inequality, 1 is less than or equal to x, which is less than 3. So it's the same numbers, it's going to be the same diagram, except this time it's going to be a similar diagram. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A circle above the 1, but it has this equals bit with the inequality sign, so that means we're going to colour it in. It's going to be a solid coloured in circle. The 3 is an open circle because it can't take that value, and then we join them up with a line like that. Thank you for watching.